Welcome everyone to a live scrimcast here. We have the Doghouse taking on Backdoor Protocol here in a scrim series. And I'm looking forward to this one. These are two teams that we should all be pretty well familiar with. And, I can't recall if these two teams have actually scrimmed each other, but I'm pretty excited for this one. I am excited for some Han here. See what we have in store here in game number one. I'll go over the bans as always. We have Magnus, Monarch, and Lodestone going to be banned from the Hellborn side. Quite the mixture of bans there, but all very powerful heroes. And then we have Tundra, Deadwood, and Prisoner going to be banned away from the Legion side here. So addressing the initiators and heroes that they don't want to see being picked up here. We have the Nymphora going to be the first pick of the match coming in from our Hellborn side. They're going to go with the support. And we have Engineer and Draconis coming out from the side of the Doghouse. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen Snooky Draconis. I'm expecting him to play that. I'm pretty excited to see how he does there on the Draconis. And the Engineer, I think it's safe to say we'll see that on Dude. He is probably my favorite Engineer player ever since he got the quad kill with the 3-man mine trap. Every time I watch that, that still gives me the shivers. But hopefully, at some point in time, I'll get to see another 3-man mine trap because those are always so damn exciting. But let's talk about some Hellborn heroes too. We got Nighthound and Aluna. They're gonna go with what I believe to be their secondary support with the Aluna, and then Nighthound. It could be a carry hero. It could be something they just kind of throw in a solo lane, maybe to avoid a potential 2v1 matchup or something like that. Maybe give him a 1v1 where he can kind of get an early build up and then start roaming around the map. And I think we typically see Yogharday, I think his name is pronounced. My Swedish is terrible, but I think he usually plays the Nighthound for them. Um, we'll see how they decide to run it. But that's going to be the initial picks. We have the bands, the secondary wave here coming in. Oogie, Dampier, and Puppet Master. From the Legion side, Midas, Kraken, and Behemoth coming in. Midas, Kraken, and Behemoth coming in from the side of Hellborn. So we have the first two picks going to be Blacksmith and Rally. I was actually thinking in my head, boy, when I saw Engineer, I was like, I wonder if they'll run Blacksmith with that. I remember this being a combo that they used to like to run. And I think they've ran the Blacksmith on both Snooki and Chris. But with the Draconis picked up, I'm expecting Snooki to play that and Blacksmith to go over to Chris. And then they could still pick up something like a Gemini for Fa or some kind of paired carry that works with the Draconis. They're going to go with the Madman here. This is very typical Doghouse. That's why I was very easily able to read into some of their picks here. Now I didn't call the Madman pick specifically, but um, I did expect them to pick some kind of active, aggressive carry hero that can kind of join the team fights, scale insanely hard, and something that Fa likes to play. But they're gonna go with the Madman here. The last two picks of the match, though, or the last two picks for Backdoor Protocol, rather, were going to be Hammerstorm and Arachna. Now that is quite the unusual lineup they got over there on the side of Backdoor Protocol. They have more or less three scaling cores, a tri-core coming out with two, I don't want to call them hard supports, but it's a very initiation lacking lineup. They don't really have good catch, but they have a lot of scaling power and a lot of lane presence with the supports. And I feel like this is the kind of lineup that it might do okay in laning phase, but once it gets into the mid game, they're going to really suffer due to not having a proper initiator. And then they have to go up against the crazy initiation of Draconis, following up Rally, Line Stuns, and Blacksmith initiations. Madman just kind of zipping around, assisting for damage. I feel like Doghouse's lineup is just, I don't want to say too good here, but it just makes a lot of sense, whereas the lineup from Backdoor Protocol just feels very scuffed. And we'll have to wait and see how it plays out, of course, but I do want to point out, let's see, we have Zanuki playing the Blacksmith here. And they're going to be running that short lane with the Engineer. So they're going to be prioritizing farm here on the Blacksmith, sending the Madman to mid lane where he will try to control runes and just be a nuisance. And then they have Draconis long lane with a rally support. Okay, so they didn't host tourney rules. They don't have the insta-pause, but anyway, we'll continue talking about the lineups. They're not running the jungle Draconis this game. They are running the long lane Draconis with Rally. So the Rally going to be here to protect him. They're going to try to utilize the Draconis flash farm power, push the lane creeps, and then take the two camps here and get Draconis really far in terms of really high in terms of GPM. We'll see if Hellborn responds and tries to put any kind of halt to that. But Arachna mid against Madman. Arachna should do fine in terms of farming, but I don't think he'll be able to get runes without them being camped by the supports. Then we have Nighthound. Looks like he's roaming around. He's going to be playing an offlane role. So they might be either tri-laning the Hammerstorm top or sending two or one of the supports to mid with Arachna, and maybe the Nymph will go with Hammerstorm top. But yeah, Blacksmith NG, they're going to get free farm on the Blacksmith here, most likely. And if he gets an early staff of the Master, that is very, very scary. Do not underestimate the power of Blacksmith, and also his ability to do Kongor relatively early with the multicast and the spreading of the frenzy. It's a very powerful hero if you give him a good start. So they're going to be running the Tricore as well here with Draconis and Madman. So Tricore versus Tricore. I think I would say the Tricore of Hellborn scales harder, but they lack the initiation. Thus, I'm giving the drafting advantage over to Legion. But we're still in a pause here, so we'll have to wait and see ultimately how Hellborn decides to lane. But I think we've more or less seen the lane setups from the Legion side. And now it's just a matter of waiting for the players to be ready. So, yeah, I'm expecting Nymphora to go top with Hammerstorm. The question is whether or not Aluna will go up there as well and make it a tri-lane, which I think that they will be looking to make sure Hammerstorm gets a good start. Also think they want to give Arachna solo experience for quicker spider sting, which to get buffed in not the hotfix patch, but the patch before that, the spider now has uh 4 and 5 hits to kill it at levels 11 and 16. The level 1 spider sting still only needs 3 hits to kill it. So Nede playing the second support here. He's got the ward on him. Also threw out a D ward here in case there was a lane ward. As we can see, the supports are not even here yet. But yeah, we're in a pretty long pause here. Still not quite sure what we're waiting on. But was that a server on pause? It was. Server says it's time to play. That means we gotta play. So yeah, I'm fairly interested to see how this lineup from Backdoor Protocol is gonna work because on paper it just looks very weak. They don't have any catch. They have too many heroes that need a lot of farm to kind of take off the ground, especially being both the Hammerstorm and the Arachna. Nighthound, if he's kind of underfarmed, I mean, he can roam around and set up ganks, but it's definitely weaker than something else without farm. Because ideally, you want early items, cheap items that give you agility. You can take advantage of the backstab and early levels of pounce, kind of bursting people down, being a nuisance. But I don't know if he's gonna get a lot of farm. We'll have to see how he's able to roam around. Looks like Madman's gonna be rushing bottle. He doesn't pick up any regen here, so he's gonna. What does he need? Is it 5 or 6 creeps maybe he needs with the 350 gold? But with this build, he's gonna need to get the first rune. It's gonna be very important for him. If he does not get his bottle refilled, it's gonna really hurt him. I want to be toxic and say wait for next server on Fox. No, of course we're ready. Let's go. Let's cast some Han. See the ward coming down from Rally here. Now I'm gonna maybe take this into the jungle. Okay, yep, gonna take that into the jungle. It's gonna eat the tree there. Oh, beautiful keg from Duder. Even kegs him backwards. See if he turns off the invisibility. He's currently keeping it to aggro the creeps. If Trilane versus... Oh, he's gonna have to turn it off. Oh! There's no way Deuter goes for the blind keg, right? And I'm gonna go back. Draconis is gonna go for the TB. Nope. It's a Bloodlust. And see, this is a scenario where running the Draconis in jungle would be a lot better than running the 2v3 lane. Rally gonna compel himself. And now they're gonna have a rally with an orb playing as an offlaner. And Draconis is just gonna be late to jungle and giving up a Bloodlust in the top lane. He's gonna get the pull off luckily, but needs to send himself some mana. Regen. He's also starting on hard camp, which is gonna take him a little bit longer to kill. So yeah, I don't think he's gonna be jungling too fast early on. But Madman got his bottle around 130, I think. Or a little bit, maybe a little bit earlier than that. He's gonna throw out the spells for some spam. So 2-minute rune's gonna be camped here. Aluna gets the Bloodlust, so she's got Marchers already. She picks up the DD rune. I actually saw that on the Ward of Sight. She's gonna come in here and try to bother Draconis. This is super annoying for Draconis if Aluna steals some of these. Oh my god, she's stealing like all of them. She gets level 2. This could even be a kill on Draconis. Yeah, that's like the worst case scenario if you're jungling. Not only does he get a power rune, but and when I say power rune, I mean a DD to power up his attacks. But he gets the DD rune, but he also gets to steal the camps and kill you. That's like the ultimate BM. But yeah, he does pay for it with his life, but gotta say, that's 100% worth it. Like, look at his 300 GPM, slows down Draconis to 100, and Draconis is not having a good game. He's definitely regretting going top initially. Boom! Hehehe. Blacksmith. Oh, they actually killed Nighthound. I missed that. The engineer and the blacksmith killed Nighthound. I think they could maybe kill him again soon, but they need more mana on blacksmith. He actually is going for flaming hammer as well. He's actually maxing the frenzy. Surprised by that actually. He's not leveling up fireball. Muerte. So creep score, let's take a look at that. We're at about 4 minutes here. 20 and 6 blacksmith compared to the 26 and 11 hammerstorm up in the top lane. Madman not gonna get the refill there. That's gonna really hurt him as Aluna gets the Invis. Arachna actually goes for a bottle, feeling that he needs to sustain to lane against the Madman spamming his skills. But yeah, forcing the Madman back to base. 18 and 0 Madman against 26 and 5 Arachna. So Arachna is winning the lane, especially with the help of her supports camping the runes. They were able to steal both the runes away from Madman. Definitely impacted the mid lane. Blacksmith goes for the early mana ring, which I love. Like, this is awesome that he goes for the mana ring. Is Nihon gonna escape here? 30 life, he is. Draconis goes down again. I missed that as Aluna rotated into the jungle again. This is without a word of sight too. She's just doing this blind. Really unfortunate. And Rally, not close to the marchers yet. He's gonna get boxed out by Hammerstorm here. And Nymph, they're gonna go all the way behind the tower. Ragna is level 6 now. Already used Spider Sting actually. Throwing out a lot of harassment onto Madman. He even has his own Rev Ward. is continuing to max out Frenzy. Only has the level 1 Fireball. He is 445 movement speed. It's crazy. Where's Engineer at? He's actually top lane. Maybe he's expecting a dive. They will get the Merrick's Rune. DD spawns bottom, which Madman looks like he's gonna get that. Coda's still working on the jungle. It's level 6 here. With the 2 deaths, or 3 deaths actually. 2 deaths in the jungle, 1 death in the top lane. It's only on 200 GPM. A lot of pressure coming in, but again, this is just Blacksmith 1v1 here. Engineer's up here. Duder's got such patience. Turns off the locket as well. Trying to not be too sneaky. They do have Madman up here as well. They're going to try to set something up on Hammerstorm. There's the slow, the keg, beautiful keg backwards. Rally's going to line up a compel. Heal comes in from Nymphora, but there's Draconis as well. 4 players up here to shut down the Hammerstorm. And they split 400 golds. 400 gold going the way of Draconis. That's a nice gold boost for him, honestly, because he's really struggling with the early rotations he's had to face. Madman leading the way, lines up the barrel roll. Will they be able to line up the keg? Duder's kegs have been so good so far. That one unfortunately did knock him backwards. But here comes Arachna now. She's got a spider sting. She uses it on Rally. There should be a kill here on the Rally. Madman does snipe out Luna, but he pays for it with his own life. Draconis, meanwhile, try to steal the stacks. Not sure if he's going to be able to steal this or not. Oh, dude could be in some trouble here. Should just go for the T. Oh, he doesn't have mana. He's doing a nice juke here. Oh, no. Yeah, unfortunate. If he had mana for the TP, he would have lived. Nighthound on 166 GPM. Blacksmith continuing to free farm. It's the top farmer for Legion on 53 creep kills. Boink, 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 boink. This avatar is so fun. He does a multicast there, but it's only a level 1 fireball, so it only did like 200 damage minus reduction. It's kind of silly. But yeah, he's going to start probably leveling the fireball now. He's got the maxed out frenzy. He's just spamming that. Get that attack speed. And the movement speed. He's on 450 movement speed. It's awesome. Boom! Alright, enough of that. Sorry, guys. Soul Trap picked up on the Luna. We have Steamboot's Bottle and a Mighty Blade picked up on Arachna. I'm torn between whether this will be a Shrunken Head or he goes for a Staff of the Master. There's a multicast. He gets the Heart of Carapace off. There's the TP's coming in. Keg stun is going to hit. Arachna most likely going to fall here. Zeal stun comes out. There's the heal. It almost saved him, but the barrel roll does take him out. Blacksmith's in a bit of trouble now. He's going to try to Speedy Gonzalez his way out of the mid lane here. And it looks like they will be just too quick. And he's able to get out of dodge to get the kill on Arachna. But Faw's going for more here on the Madman. He just gets stunned up by the Nymphora. Throws out a barrel roll. Has a stock, but there's the heal coming in from Nymphora. And it will keep Luna alive. And did Madman overstep his boundaries here? He's doing a nice juke. He will survive. That was, I would say, good play coming in from both sides. But nobody ends up falling. Everyone just stays alive by the hair on their chinny chin chins. Rally's going to go ahead and deny this tower. If you look at the GPM charts, Hammer's having a really good time up in the top lane. 460 gold per minute. It's got a Whispering Helm picked up with his Steam Boots. He's going to probably look to go into the jungle very soon. He picks up a Wolf Commander, giving him that 30% base damage boost. Got Veiled Rotted Blacksmith here. He's going to run straight into Arachna, throws out the Fireball. Does minimal damage. We have a Nymph port coming in. I don't think they saw that. The Nymph is here now in the mid lane. We have 4 players here. Draconis gonna get dove in the bot lane. Power throw gonna miss. Gonna do a good job of sidestepping that, but he's gonna try to line up a slam. One more hit needed. Oh, it's not enough damage from the rally. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Nufora gets dove. And Blacksmith, will he be too tanky? Spider Sting was used. There's another fireball coming in from Blacksmith. Uh, he did sacrifice some farm by making some movement here, but he's gonna get that mid tower for his team. It's gonna bump him back up to 385. So he did drop below 400, but feeling like he needs to make some rotations here to help his team out a bit. Make some space probably for the Madman and Draconis. We have Steam Boots now in the Nighthound with Toxin Claw. He's 244 GPM. Picks up a Major Totem. I think that means we're going to see Energizer probably as his item pickup. Not going to go for the Knuckles here. He's going to run into Madman. I think he actually got spotted there on the Word of Revelation. Nihon scouting out the rally and the Draconis. He's gonna try to steal the rune here, maybe. There's the compel. Hammer throw did stun him up, but it's gonna be just fine. Is Madman gonna go Cleaver this game? I don't think he will. I think he's gonna go. Knowing Fa, I think we'll see Dawnbringer. And I think it's better than Cleaver this game because they have a Draconis. I don't think he can afford to go Cleaver on Madman. Actually, he could go Mock, but it's going to be a long time before he's able to get that. And I don't know if he's willing to wait that long. He might just go into a light brand first. But Elborn has taken an experience lead here of 1800. Gold lead is negligible at this point. Still not sure what Arachna's going to go for with the Mighty Blade. Double stun coming in from the Aluna. Looks like we had a keg or a mine trap blowing up on it. Nighthound. Blacksmith about halfway to his staff currently. He's going to start mining. Did spec the energy field. A lot of the times we see dudes skip energy field. There's the glowstone, so he's gonna go for Staff of the Master here. And they're starting to work on jungle. Went for Insanitarius, gonna give him more bulkiness. It's been a while since I've seen Insanitarius Hammerstorm. So I guess he's gonna skip out on the Twin Blades route, which is kind of like the meta build or the cookie cutter build, so to speak. But goes for Insanitarius. He's going to maybe go. I don't know actually if he will go Portal Key or just Shrunken Head or what he's thinking that he needs to go for this game. But he will need a Shrunken at some point, going up against the energy field, the Blacksmith with multicast and all that jazz. Goes for a Mighty Blade, so he might just see the early Shrunken Head here. They might look to team fight when he gets that, and then Arachna will probably have her staff by around that time, reducing the cooldown of the spider, giving restrain to it. While I talk about that, we see Aluna getting picked off down here. Draconis goes for Astrolabe. He is not going to be transitioning into any kind of scaling hero this game with this item build, or at least for now. I think I would have rather seen Dreamcatcher, to be honest, than Astrolabe. Nighthound goes down in the top lane. There was a Rally Slam and Madman assistance. Madman gets the kill. It's actually going Arcana here. Is it a Hellflower? I think it's going to be a Hellflower. That makes the most sense. Everything else just seems weird. I don't think Twin Blade Madman would make any sense. Maybe he'll go Hellflower Basher this game against the Hammerstorm, or Hellflower Shrunken Basher. We'll see what he goes for. Hammer continues to jungle. He should be getting really close to his Shrunken Head. Arachna needs 900 more gold for her staff. I want to set something up on the Nighthound here again. We got the Ancients being blocked here. Word of Sight coming in from the blacksmith. He's got his staff. Got enough gold for that now. He's gonna buy that any second. Ba-boom! There's the staff. And this game just feels super even. If you look at the damage charts, Arachna on top actually. Madman and Blacksmith at 14%. Top lane, Nymphora gonna go down here. Hammer Throw came out on the Engineer. They're gonna take out Rally in the background with the Spider Sting. Engineer gonna get Power Throwed, one more attack. He will go down. Volcano's up in the background. Tejo gonna escape here. Madman activates the Berserk. And Luna does fall. Blacksmith is here now. Will he get any multicast? He already used his ultimate. There's a serial killer streak coming out for Fa. And here comes the Staff Blacksmith into play. Arachna could be in some trouble now. He's got another Fireball ready. Multicast ×2. There's a beating down on the Arachna. And this is that mid game that I talked about coming into play now. Nighthound wants to go in here. He's thinking about going in on the Draconis. Nymph gonna Zeal Stun up the Madman. And this could be a dead Draconis. Nighthound pounding in the damage. One more pounce coming up in 1 second. Not gonna need it actually. Madman's here now. He's gonna get dusted up. Heal pod coming out on the Nighthound. Power Throw comes in, does some good damage, but Nighthound gonna get taken out. Beautiful keg from Dude into the mine. I always expect nothing less from Dude. Does a good job there. And I think this was definitely won by Legion. They're gonna turn toward the Kongor now. Oh! 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 Fa's gotta be pissed. They're gonna have to abort mission here. Abort. Abort mission, guys. Dude, this is gonna be a bait though. They're gonna bait them, and then when they respawn on Nighthound, he's gonna come up here and die to mines. It's gonna be all part of the master plan. He's got 4 mines there. It's not enough for Arachna to go down, but oh my god, he's just too tanky. And this is gonna backfire. They're gonna get the counter ward there. They might even no, they're not feeling comfortable to go for the steal. Hammerstorm doesn't have Shrunken for 400. They pick up a Bound Die. Oh, they're gonna run into Nymphora. Oh, they didn't see him actually. Oh wow, that nighttime vision kicking in. Nymphora scathing on by, and they're gonna turn back to the Kongor now. Here comes the Berserk from Madman. Sending in a Spiderling, but it's not gonna be in time here. Kongor goes down for the Legion side here. And Draconis is picking up. He's almost 380 gold per minute. He's tied up there with the Madman. He's got 2 of the 3 Hellflower components. Should be getting very close to finishing the Hellflower. Bound Eye up on Blacksmith. Nighthound gonna go down. He probably got multicasted twice. I didn't see it. But, yeah, his HP vanished, so I'm just gonna go ahead and guess that there was a couple of multicasts involved there. Yeah, Hellflower very close. We got a Luna going for Dreamcatcher. Not sure why, actually. Shrunkenhead's finished on Hammerstorm. Gonna take out the Skeleton King there. Muerte. Nighthound. Oh, is he gonna get spotted by the Boundai? He is! They're gonna get the quick burst there. There comes the Spider Sting on the rally, but they're gonna take it out, and Arachna's forced to fall back with the team support. And this is the issue that they have. They don't have any initiation, and the mid game just heavily favors Doghouse here with their draft. And I think what they should be looking to do is just kind of avoid Doghouse altogether and kind of get some more items going. The tier 2 tower falls in favor of the Legion. Blacksmith spreading the frenzy to everybody. Looks like the two teams want to do battle, but this is in favor of Doghouse once again. They are currently up 5 versus 4. The Dreamcatcher got finished here by Aluna. And they don't have any portal keys to kind of start things off. And the last thing you really want to do is get the portal key on your Hammerstorm. They're going to catch Infora here. He's going to go down. Rally. He's going to go down to the Spider. Madman has the Hellflower. He hasn't gotten it off, though. He's looking to try to make the escape, but they're seeing him on this ward. Here comes the Volcano from Draconis. Madman has fallen. The energy field is down now. And the Hammerstorm is going to fall. He didn't have his shrunken head up. It's a double tap coming out for the Engineer. Blacksmith, he needs mana for the Fireball. He sees him, but he can't do anything. There's going to be mana for the Fireball. The Dragon Breath on top. The Savage Six Streak. Can't get a hit on the Arachna. There's the turret as well. Dude, they're going to make the escape. Throws out a mine. Kind of toying with Arachna. What a play coming in from Dude and the team of Doghouse as they take a full genocide here. They lose Madman and Rally, but a 5-for-2 fight going to go their way. That was a very good fight there over at the Hellborn Kongor area. He picks up a hatchet to help assist with killing the Spiderling. I love this, man. This is just so smart. Oh, Caster's Curse. Sorry, dude. Sorry. That's my fault. That's my fault, 100%. I'm sorry. Caster's Curse. I take the blame. We got Gnome's Wisdom picked up on the Blacksmith. He's Veiled Rotted, currently looking for some action. Madman as well. They're going to run into Hammerstorm here. Yeah, they saw him. Is he going to get any multicast? Yes, he will. The Hellflower as well. Keeping him from getting the Shrunken off. And they're going to run into Nighthound. Another multicast. Snooky's on fire with the multicast. He's dominating. Madman, he's going to get caught here. Maybe going to fall. He's going to barrel roll. He's going to get stunned up. He's going to go down. 2-man stun into slam. Does so much damage, actually. The level 11 rally on the two supports. He's going to get denied there from Arachna. Aluna, one more auto attack, and she's going to go down. Blacksmith getting kited here by the Arachna. He's going to drop the Boundai, and the overextension is real. Coming in from Doghouse, as they did get some kills initially, but the power of the Arachna slows. They're in the tower. Almost wonder if that deny was necessary. I think it might have healed up from the pod, but definitely denying them a kill. And a couple of deaths there. Big ones on the Blacksmith and the Madman. They dropped the Boundai as well. They should notice that and look to pick that up. But there's a Frostfield plate on the Draconis. Gonna continue to bulk himself up. Engineer might get caught here by the Nighthound. There's a Cloud. They have the Nymport coming in. Cat gonna be avoided there by Nighthound. He's gonna get the solo kill. Tablet picked up on the Aluna as well. Looks like Arachna's going for a Shrunken now. Rally almost has enough gold for a portal key. Bottom lane, Nighthound is in some trouble. He misses the barrel roll, but there's the Boundai. Sneaky picks up another bounty. They actually still have this bounty on the floor. Looks like they don't even realize that that bounty dropped. See if he uses the eye for counter warding here. Not gonna use it at least right now. He's gonna check over here, and they actually missed the ward, unfortunately. They're gonna see this ward of sight though. Hit the wards, guys. Gonna go for a Kongor steal here. Madman should recognize that that was rev warded. There's the Berserk activated from Madman. They're gonna get the Kongor steal here. That's the second Kongor of the game. Blacksmith actually does take movement speed. I'm a little surprised by that. I thought he would take damage, but movement speed still gonna be good. Hard to argue that. It's basically a race car on Blacksmith with the frenzy. Engineer and Madman takes stats. Draconis takes damage. Rally takes movement speed. Nighthound currently scouting out the mid lane. Here's the bounty on the Blacksmith still. He's gonna run into the Nighthound here. I wonder if he noticed that. Should notice that he interacted with something. Kongor is gonna spawn here. This will be a token, because they did just complete their own Kongor. Double damage Madman. I think we're gonna see token go to Madman over Blacksmith. No, they're actually gonna give it to Blacksmith. Okay. I guess he could be considered the bigger threat. Draconis also overtaking the GPM chart. I mean, this is a Draconis that struggled in early game. He was like 0-3, 200 GPM. It's now 480 gold per minute. He's recovered very nicely. It's almost 200 creep kills. Keg's still gonna be avoided there by Nymphora, but he's gonna get caught nonetheless. Blacksmith trying to get his fireball off. They're gonna take out the Spiderling. Here comes the Volcano. Kexlong gonna line up on the Arachna. She gets completely locked down despite having a shrunken head. Didn't feel like activating it there. I guess wasn't expecting the follow-up. Or he got Hellflowered, one or the other. But no, the Hellflower is actually still up. So they just chain stunned him very well. We have an 8,000 golden experience lead here for Doghouse. They're trying to take out the Strax. They still have the token of life on Blacksmith. Hammerstorm should be back at the base now. He's got a portal key picked up. Here comes the initiation from Engineer and Rally. They get the energy field off. No slam coming out though, as Rally does get stunned up. They're gonna take out both the supports, there being the Aluna and the Nymphora. Nighthound gets a counter kill on the Rally. But the Rax is dead. And they still have Token of Life for another minute 20. So they could look to heal up, regroup, and go for another team fight. Which I think we will see them do. I see the portal key picked up on Blacksmith. I love that pickup. Following up the Gnomes. And well, I'm a bit surprised he's not going for Spell Shards, but maybe he'll go for that as his next item. He could also look to staff Engineer or Rally later. There's a multi-cast on the Nighthound. Nighthound goes down. Shrunken Head is activated on the Arachna. They got to take out the Spiderling. He's taking out the Madman. Madman's going to fall, but now the Shrunken is worn off. Will they be able to hold their ground here? There's the Token of Life going down. Draconis is on his way over from the bottom lane. As Blacksmith is going to use the... Oh no, that was not his dust. There's the multicast. Oh my god, luck is a skill. Boom, boom, boom. Run, hammer, run. Multicast. Multicast. Oh my god, 6 fireballs in the face. Actually, this is so good. Oh my god. Twin Blade Basher. I don't know why that's so funny. I think there's a meme going around with this guy going Twin Blade Basher. Oh my freaking god. The multicasts are just so real. They're gonna go deep here into the tier 4s. They're gonna pick up a lot of kills here. Engineer sacrifices himself. Dragon's out putting tons of damage, even without a damage build. He just has armor. There's a demonic and a frostfield plate. It's an armor machine. It's got 36 armor. It's gonna get spider stinged. Hardly taking damage from that as well. It's gonna fall though. Oh, there's Astrolabe. He should still die here. Oh my god, he actually lives. There's the concede vote coming in from Backdoor Protocol, and Doghouse is gonna take game number 1 here. Think the draft having a bit to do with that as well. Just a very vastly superior draft coming in from Doghouse, at least in my opinion. But man, oh man, the Blacksmith, that sure was fun to watch. Nikki finishing with 15, 1, and 12 score. That's going to do it here for game number 1's Scrimcast.